Hey guys, Ryan again. Today I will be making another video with the Archer Barbarian troops. I realized last time I didn't give too much explanation on which bases I didn't choose, so I'll spend a little bit more time describing the ones I don't like and why I don't like them, and then hopefully we can find one that we do like and attack that as well. Okay. And again, the first thing we need to do before we start searching is to fill up our barracks. So I'm going to do that. We'll do 25 of each. And that'll give us about 10 minutes of build time. That's enough to cover us for searching and attacking. Okay. If you don't know why I do this, please watch one of my previous videos and it will explain what I do here. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so this one has very good loot. The problem with this is obviously a million walls. All the loot's right here. So you can see this one's full. These aren't full, but if you look at this lower level one, they're all distributed evenly. So even though the animation shows that it has less, they're actually the same amount in each of them. If you look at the loot collectors out here, empty, 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 empty. So I will go next. This one, the collectors are in a perfect place to attack. There's just not enough loot. It's not worth it, and I don't want to spend 15 minutes rebuilding an army just to gain almost nothing. This one's the same thing. These are actually pretty easy to attack because the collectors are right on the outside as well. You can break these walls easily. That's why I have these few wall breakers. But again, the loot, it's just not good enough. And generally, I look for something with at least 50k on both. Prefer 100k or more. That would be best. This one, the collectors aren't in a good place. He only has a few anyway. Okay. So this one, the collectors are not full, right? There you see them; they're pretty empty. These two are full, but that's all I can get is the elixir from here. The rest of the gold is full. You see that? So almost all of the 200,000 is in these two storages, and there's no way I'll ever be able to get there. Okay. This one looks like a good combination, about 100k in each. Let's take a look. The collectors are empty. The two storages are basically full. There's no way I'm going to be able to get into there. I don't even have enough wall breakers to get into them, so not this one. Okay, this one, not enough loot, and also he's very compartmentalized. It'll be impossible to steal from this. Okay, this is a perfect candidate. He just lines them up, but again, not enough loot. Same thing here. Okay, so this one has a good amount of loot. Let's see why we cannot attack him. So he's very spread out. He's got a collector here, a collector there. So basically, you're going to waste a lot of troops just getting two collectors. Two collectors down here, and they're very spread out. So you can't really use a lot of your forces to pick them off all together. So that's not a good candidate. Plus, most of his collectors were empty. This one too. They're all empty. Okay. Let's see. There's quite a bit of gold. They look empty. And this looks empty as well. It's really hard to tell. I usually just skip these. Yeah, so all the gold is right here in the collectors or in the storages. This one's very this one might be a good one to attack just because he's got so much loot and they're not well protected. But yeah, I'll skip it for this video. Okay, so this guy is inactive, but the problem is he's got all of his collectors inside walls, and they're being protected. This guy's also inactive. This is a, almost a perfect one, but he's, all the loot is in his storages, and these collectors are empty. Plus, they're not exposed. Yeah, just not enough loot, and collectors aren't exposed enough. They're not full. Okay, so from here on out, I'll just search quickly and then fast forward it on the video, so you don't have to listen to me. Okay, so this is a good candidate. You see that all of his collectors are basically completely full. But these are also kind of full, so you don't know how much of that distribution of the 60K is into collectors, because these are kind of low-level collectors. Um, I would skip this one. There's just not enough loot. Okay, so this is an interesting one. He's got three collectors here that are about half full. Three collectors here that are about half full. Um, he's got only one mortar that can attack out here. He's got one mortar and I guess this pretty high level cannon that can attack. Um, I This one will be hard. I'm probably skipping this one just because there are easier bases than this to attack. So let's get back into it. And remember, there's nothing wrong with searching for a long time because the archers are building anyway. Of course, if you have to jump out like I just did, then you lost the amount of time and it has to start over again. But um, if you do it in one continuous search cycle, then you don't lose anything. Okay. Um, this one has really good elixir loot right here. These are high level elixir collectors. Um, these are decently high level. He's got builders sleeping. Um, Again, this is perfect. Um, so what I'll do here is I will put my barbarians, then my archers, then my goblins on this side because he's got wizards trying to protect here. And then as the mortars try to start to shoot the barbarians up here, because they can reach just about the edge of these. As they start doing that, I'll throw in the barbarians and archers down here to try to take that. I don't know what this is. That's why he's protecting that. But let's look in the corners for anything free that we can get, and there's nothing. So I'll just get started. 2 lines, then the archers. Goblins. All of them. You see the mortars are starting to shoot. So they're busy. So I'll just steal these while they're busy. And then this archer is busy, so I'll just throw a couple here to steal from there. Let's see, I've stolen basically everything. And there's no reason to, to add any more, do anything else here. I guess if I, just want to finish up this collector. So I do not get my 40% because he actually did a really good job of putting all of his buildings together and they were well protected. But, I got every single one of his collectors, and that's a very good raid right there. So I'm going to end that. Yes. So 100k for both. I lose some trophies, but again, like I mentioned in my previous videos, that's not really a big deal. But 100k, that's perfect. And let's see how much it cost me. So basically, I used every single one of my barbarians except two. So I will load up like usual, and then just remove two barbarians from that. Okay, so it built 7 each, and the reason I didn't build more is because I had to hop out of searching for a while and then get back into it. And then -2. Okay. So yeah, pretty good loot, about 100k each. I didn't get my 50% unfortunately, and I did lose some trophies. But again, it's not really a big deal. That's a really good loot. It only cost me 10k in elixir, and 15 minutes I'll have another army ready to go, and I don't need to wait half an hour or whatever. So yeah, it took a long time to search, and I'm going to set that to fast forward for you guys so you don't have to wait. But it's all worth it. I got 100k. It was easy. I didn't have to waste any troops. I got exactly what I wanted. Okay. If you have any questions, leave comments and I will get to it. Thanks, everyone. Bye.